What's up, everybody? My name is Galen, and this is Galen's Gadgets. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you have not already, please do not forget to like and subscribe for more unboxings and review content. So today, my new iPad came in. I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone with this one. I definitely do not prefer Apple products. I definitely prefer Android products just because of the price to performance ratio. I definitely think Apple overcharges for a lot of their things, and I definitely like the customization of Android more. But my Chromebook was just not cutting it for me. It did not match up to what I needed it to be in terms of productivity and app support. So I picked up this iPad Pro. Apple is definitely advertising this to be a laptop replacement, and a lot of people actually replace their MacBooks and other laptops with this iPad. So I'm going to see what all of the fuss is about, and I'm going to use this as my new daily driver as my laptop. So yeah, this will be my first Apple product since the iPhone 5 came out. No, I actually believe it was the 5S. So that was a while ago. That was the beginning of my college years. So yeah, I haven't touched an Apple product in a while. So pretty excited about this. I'm not gonna hold you any longer. I'm ready to get to this unboxing.
I'm about to be on. Been on this mission since I first left home. Packed up my bags like nigga, I'm grown. Told myself to show myself to do no wrong.
So here is the packaging of my new iPad. Super clean packaging. It's just your basic Apple packaging. You can see iPad Pro branding right there. Your Apple logo. iPad Pro again. And on the back you get the specs. As you can see, I have the 128 gig version. I definitely don't need more than that because I tend to delete things I'm not using. So 128 is definitely enough. This is the 12.9 inch version. It's the bigger of the two. There's also an 11 inch version. This is the 4th generation of iPad Pros, and I do have the Wi-Fi and cellular version, so I can take it on the go. Okay, I'm gonna pull that tab. It's a struggle getting this to fall. Okay, you are greeted with the iPad. It's pretty light. It's way lighter than it looks. Let's see what else came in here before I open that up. Designed by Apple in California. Making sure you know this is a US made product. iPad Pro. Let's see what this is. It's like it's just a quick guide showing you the general functionality of the buttons and gestures. Throw it to the side. This paper is stuck to each other. Okay, looks like this is just general safety information. Here's the SIM ejector. And that's all that came in there. Here's your charging cable. It looks like it's a USB to C to a USB-C. USB-C on both sides, so of course your normal Apple block has a USB port instead of the USB-A. I believe that's all that came in the box. No headphones or anything like that. Okay, now to the iPad. Let's take this packaging off. Be super careful with it. I did get the silver color. Looks pretty nice. Okay, there are two colors, the silver and slate gray. I decided to get the silver I'm definitely not mad about it. Most people did get the slate gray. Okay, right here, these are your prongs for your keyboard attachments. I do have a keyboard. I'll be doing a review on that. I'm definitely not paying $300 for that Magic keyboard. It is beautiful. I do like the ergonomics of it, but that's a lot of money. Okay. You can see the little Apple sign on the back. Feels pretty nice. iPad branding at the bottom. You do have a 2-camera setup on here. It's hard to show. I believe it is a normal camera and then a wide angle camera. Okay, here's the front. Looks pretty nice. Let's see where the power button is. I'm not sure where the power button is on this. Okay, the power button's at the top. Okay, there's your Apple logo. I'm gonna let this turn on and then I'll get back with you guys in a second. Okay, so now I am going through the setup process. I believe I'm just gonna move the data from my Android. Let's see. Have to download it. I don't want to go that route. I'll just see if I can remember my old iCloud password. I think it's set up to the email I use currently, so I'm just not going to transfer everything. I'm just going to try to sign in. I'm going to put in my email address. Okay, so I just got into my old iCloud actually. I had the same email, so everything worked out. Right now it's asking me about Express settings. You can use the settings below or customize them. I'm just going to hit continue. I'm not sure. Keep your iPad up to date. Get the latest updates. I hit continue on that. Okay. Apple Pay, I'm not going to use that because I won't be taking my tablet out like that, so I'm going to do setup later. Siri, continue. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, send a message. Hey Siri, how's the weather today? Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. Hey Siri, play some music. Okay, so Siri looks like it's set up. Okay, continue. Not now, I'm not going to do that now. Screen time, get a weekly report. I'll set that up later. App analytics. Don't share. True tone display, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Oh, dark mode for sure. Okay, go home. They're just showing your gestures. Quick access to the dock. Recent apps. Okay, now welcome to the iPad. So I've been playing with this iPad for a little bit now and I'm already loving it. The software experience has been pretty smooth. Social media does interact a lot better on Apple devices. I can tell that already. Like I said, this is my first Apple device in years and I definitely prefer the social media. For example, Twitter notifications on Android are just so wonky. Like you'll get a notification and then when you open it, it doesn't even leave, it just stays there. Not a big fan of that. Let's see, I'm gonna open it up now. And Face ID is really quick and smooth, though super easy to set up. I'm gonna go to landscape mode. One little thing I like about this iPad is that it switches from landscape to vertical mode very quickly as soon as it happens. A lot of Android devices, it takes a second to do that, but on this iPad, it's just a super smooth transition. Let's see. Another thing I really like about this iPad is a speaker. I'm definitely going to be using this as a media playback device. just because of how good the speakers are. Let me just play a random video. Yeah, I believe there are stereo speakers on this device. It's just very nice and loud and good bass on it. I just really enjoy these speakers. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Let's see, what else do I like about this iPad? Okay, let me just open up Twitter. The scrolling speed on this is just so good with the 120 hertz refresh rate. Most devices are set at 60. This iPad has a 120 refresh rate. My phone, the OnePlus, is one of the first ones to implement a 90, but 120 hertz on a tablet is just so ridiculously smooth. I'm really loving the performance of this tablet so far, and everything has been opening up very quickly. I do have the SIM model of it, so I can put a SIM card in here. I'm on AT&T, so I'll be able to use this anywhere I go. Let's see, what else? Okay, another thing I liked about it, a lot of the apps that Apple had pre-installed were easily removed. So on Android, there are some phone manufacturers, for example, OnePlus with the Facebook app, you can't uninstall it. Like, they'll put some bloatware on your phone and you can't uninstall it. Apple had a lot of their suggestions that you could that they had pre-installed on the iPad. They had, for example, the iMovie app. I definitely got rid of that because I'm planning to use LumaFusion, which is one of the most popular video editors. And then I was able to download all of my regular Google apps. So you can see I use Gboard, Gmail, Google Keep, Google Photos, Google Drive, Google Home, Google Assistant, and Tidal as well. I was able to uninstall Apple Music because I do not use that. I can't uninstall Safari. That's just because that's what Apple prefers that you use. They have a file manager that looks pretty nice. I believe FaceTime is uninstallable, but of course I'm not going to do that. I have been able to use that already today to talk to my girlfriend, and it was a very smooth experience. I definitely see why people stick with Apple devices so long, because FaceTime and iMessage are just really good optimized apps. So now to the build quality of this device. This device has an amazing build quality. I have the 12.9 inch model. And again, I have the silver color. I'm really feeling the silver color. I did not want to get the space gray because I felt like it would be more smudges on the back. I don't think I'll have a case on it 24/7. I did get a keyboard case. I did not get the Apple Magic one just because that's $300 and that's way out of my price range. I did not want to get that. So yeah, here are the speakers. The speakers on this are just absolutely amazing. I played a sample for you earlier, but I can't get over how good these speakers are. They're just full of bass and just super rich. Here are the side buttons. Very clicky. Don't feel like they're going to fall apart or anything. And there's your camera. You have a wide angle lens and then your normal lens. You have your antenna bands at the top. This is the, again, I do have the model with the SIM card. There's your power button on top. Works 100% of the time, as you should expect. One thing I don't like about the build quality is these fingerprints. I definitely need to get a screen cover because this is a fingerprint magnet. I've wiped this off multiple times and the smudges just keep showing up again. I'm not a big fan of that, but it can be easily solved with screen protector, so I'm not really gonna complain about it a lot. This is a big vibrant screen. I love the 120 hertz display on it. Let me try to unlock it. It's a big vibrant screen. Let me turn the brightness up all the way. Again, I'm new to this, guys. Where do I turn up the brightness? Okay, yeah, it's already up all the way. So yeah, it's a very bright screen. It is an LCD screen, and I can tell the difference between LCD because my phone is AMOLED. It does look a little less vibrant than a normal AMOLED screen, but I'm not complaining about it because it's just such a smooth experience with a 120 hertz display. So if you're choosing to switch over from an Android device to an iOS device, I don't think it's that bad of a transition due to the fact that there's a place in your settings. I actually couldn't find it again. I may update you later on that, but you can connect your Google account to your iPad so you can get all of the contacts that you had on your Android phone on your Apple device as well. And I also downloaded all of these Google's app, Google Drive and Google Photos, which are the most important to me, and actually Google Home because I use my Android TV devices. So yeah, I would highly suggest that you download those apps if you want to have a smooth transition over to iOS devices. Some of the things that I did not like so far is they aren't deal breakers, they're just time consuming. If there is a setting that can change this, please let me know. In the App Store, when you download an app, you actually have to run your Face ID and then insert your password. On Android, you just download and go. If there is a way where you can download an app without entering your iCloud password, please let me know because it's been pretty time consuming trying to get all my apps on here. The only other con I can think of off the top of my head right now is the size of the device. It is kind of hard to like navigate everything while holding it up, but when you're laying it down, it's way more manageable. Okay. So yeah, it's way easier just having it laying on a surface, but if you want to pick it up, this 12.9 inch screen can be uncomfortable sometimes. Especially when you know it's new, you don't want to drop it, so you're just focused on holding it more than you are doing anything else. So I got this iPad primarily for my YouTube channel with creating. Again, I got rid of my Chromebook just because it did not have all of the application support that I was looking for in terms of creating on YouTube. The biggest one I'm excited to try is LumaFusion. LumaFusion is the reason why a lot of people dropped their MacBooks and went over to iPad just because LumaFusion is so nice. I did just download Filmora, so I'm going to try that a little bit. I don't plan on getting any accessories, really. I just got a keyboard case. I don't think I'm going to get an Apple Pencil because there isn't like any functionality that really stood out to me, so I'm just going to use the stylus that I've been using. It was a few dollars on Amazon. It's pretty nice. It's a rose gold stylus. So yeah, and I do plan on getting a screen protector, and I will show you guys my keyboard case that I got. If you have any other questions or anything you want me to cover in the full review, please let me know. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want you to be strong.